Hebrews say they always black. We say we talk to God. We won't never say he talking back. Lex Luger flexing from these reverends like they torture racks.
So having a spiritual relationship with somebody is the same as having a virtual relationship. It's the same as online dating. Like, how can you say you have a relationship with God? It's like somebody you never met online, right? But you read their profile and you believe based on what they say in their profile that that's who they are. But you never met this person. It's like the person online that you never meet, right? All you can see is what they got in their profile, and you go tell everybody about this person you never met, right? And you convinced just by what they say in their profile that that's who they are, and the pictures that they got on their profile that that's really them. But with God, it's the same thing. You reading the profile, you looking at the pictures, but you don't know who he is. So imagine marrying this person. Imagine marrying somebody online and committing your life to somebody online that you never met. You never hung out with them. You never heard their voice. You never seen what they look like in person, right? Imagine marrying that person based off what they said and what you saw on their profile, but you never seen them in real life. But you know what? God, the relationship with God is actually worse than online dating, because at least you could tell this person, hey, FaceTime me real quick. Let's do a video call. Let's meet up. Hey, here go my number. Hit me up. Let's talk. You know, but with God, unfortunately, you can't do that. You can't tell God to pull up or give you a call. You know, I mean, I even hear some women saying that I'm not looking to be in a relationship with a man because Jesus is my man, right? I'm married to Jesus. And the Bible gives us this picture of the church being the bride of Christ. Now, when you enter into this relationship, it's no different than entering into a virtual reality, because everything you read about in this Bible only happens in the book. It don't happen in reality. So you're entering into this relationship with someone you never met or you can't prove. And the things that this person did or said can only be proven inside the virtual reality of the Bible that you read. So you never met the person online, but she called up some of her friends and they told you about her. Now they told you a few things about it. She got a few issues, right? But they say, you know, don't worry about that. She's changed now. She's a better person, or he's a better person now. But then once they give you her name or his name and you start doing your research and you found out that this guy done killed some people before. This guy done had people killed, right? This guy done had children killed before, put people on the hit list, right? This guy had relationships with people. He said he would never forsake them people. And then you find out that he forsook some of his closest people, even his own son. He regretted having a son at that. The son that he created, the people that he created, he had regrets about getting this girl pregnant and having a kid. So he tries to kill the kid. He actually does kill the kid. Now, when you do your research and you find all of this out, you recognize that none of this is on this person's profile. And this is the whole issue. This is what the church is looking at. They're looking at God's profile, all the good stuff. But when you do your own research, you're going to find out that this guy has a history of horrific things that does not make this God good at all or holy at all. So when people say God is love and we love because he first loved us, the Bible say that. Well, how does God square up against the 5 love languages, right? God can't give you no gifts. He can't personally give you any gifts. Physical touch. You can't physically touch God. He can't meet your physical needs. For all the women who say, Jesus is my man, I'm not looking for a man. Jesus can't supply your physical needs. Words of affirmation. The only words of affirmation you're going to get is what other man said about God. You're not going to get the words that God actually said himself, right? Acts of service. All you're going to get is what you got in the book. He can't give you none of that in real life. So how does the God of love square up against the 5 love languages? It's a complete failure.
What if they really made up God? You ever thought of that? Why do we even call him God if we shouldn't call him that? The scriptures say, let no man teach you but